Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the world of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode. We got 6 races left here in the season. This episode, we got Huset's, Port Royal, and Lucas Oil. Hopefully, with our good engine and stuff like that, we can do good at Port Royal is what I'm really concerned about. Huset's, we might do okay at. I'm not sure. I've only ran it once or twice, I think. And then Lucas, we could do good there as long as I don't hit the tires at the bottom. So hopefully we can do well. We're 50 points behind Miller in first. He has 4 wins on the year. He's going to be really tough to beat for the championship this year or next year, either or. So hopefully we can do well and get on the Husets and see if we can try to get a win. All right, we got nearly 2 tenths faster than the practice goal, which is good. I don't know what qualifying is going to be. 156. That's going to be tough to hit, but we'll do our best to do that. I was getting faster and faster towards the end of practice, which I was really happy with. So try to run the outside here, get as much speed as we can for the lap. And I was a little faster running like kind of right in the middle here, right on the part of the dirt where it like changes color. But it is getting slick through that, so it may not be the best spot for us now. I'm going to go low 1 and 2. Kind of slid up too much. 3 and 4, I'm still going to go back middle. I think this should be a better lap because I felt really bad in 1 and 2 on the first lap, but I think that should be better. Not really. It was like about the same exact lap. 13th for qualifying, not great, but starting 3rd in Heat 3. Hopefully we can gain a spot, get ourselves into the qualifying dash. That'd be great. And that will be very helpful for where we start because I think our goal is a top 5. Because if we hit it the first 2 weeks that we put it at a top 5, which I'm really happy about. Try to slide up right there, not able to do so. I want to get up in front of Arnold on the exit here and not allow them to get under me as well. Try to hook the bottom. Need to lift a little bit, I think, to hook the bottom a little bit better there in 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is a little bit tighter of a corner, like just entry. It's like really sharp, like right in the middle, and then it widens out a ton. So I think that we should be able to hold these guys off. We get a caution. I was not expecting that. I didn't see anything in my mirror. I wasn't paying attention to my mirror at all. So we'll see what we can do here. Who's out in the lead? Jake Waters. I do not recognize that name at all. He might be somebody not full-time in points and somebody that's just good here, potentially. I need to try to get behind him. I'm trying to lift and get behind him for turn 1 so I can't get past on that bottom side right away. And hopefully we could hold off Arnold. I hit the berm on the bottom. Dang it. That was awful. Good turn 1, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch Arnold, though. Yeah, he gets that outside in 1 and 2 and goes flying. Dang it, man. We would have finished second if I didn't hit that berm in 3 and 4, but he is very fast up there. Both of them are super fast on that top side. Starting the A-main in 13th is going to be rough trying to work our way forward. So not a great first race of this episode. Huset's is a tough one. I've only ran it a couple times, though, so I'm still trying to figure out where I want to be at on the track and stuff like that. But I think I ran it in the UMPs, maybe? I don't think we ran it in street stocks at all. But with it being one of the newer tracks in the game, it's a higher payout to win race. So doing well would be very beneficial for us. Only an 18-lap race. I've only gained 1 spot so far. See that? Oh, they're wrecking behind me. We only gained 1 spot, and there's going to be a restart here. So starting on the outside hasn't been great for us so far. Only did it once, but I need to try to get down. It seems like I can get a good enough run. Maybe I can get in front of the 6 down below us. I'm not sure. Nope. We are further back in the corner, so we can drop straight down at least. So that's a positive. I'd like to be able to get down right away. We got Bolak right in front of us, which is kind of wild. Try not to hit Harris in his left rear. Somebody is super slow here. Young, we tapped him a little bit. I was fully off throttle because if I tapped him, I was going for a ride, which we barely did tap him, but I guess we got lucky enough. It didn't send us around. Getting that berm again. Swift trying to get under us. I'm trying to block him. Nope, he's just going to send me up the track. Okay, and then there's going to be a caution right there. No, there's not. So we get more damage on the car. That's unfortunate. 88%, not great, but not terrible at the same time. If I can catch Swift, that'd be great. I want to send him back up the track like he sent us. He just gave us like he bumped me in the left rear and sent me up the track. But if I bump somebody in the left rear with my right front like he did, I'm going for a ride and they're not getting messed up at all. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That was unfortunate. And then they all started like almost wrecking in front of us. I think Harris came to like a stop for a split second, slowed a bunch of people down. But I cannot get away from these people right now. I cannot like find the fast line. I'm trying to work the bottom the best we can. Might need to go further up the track or something. We're running a 12-0. Try to rip the outside there. That actually seemed to work. It's like in the middle of the slick almost. But that does seem to be benefiting me. That was 0.3 faster that lap, honestly. So that was pretty good. I really want to catch Swift here. That'd be really nice for us. But I don't think we're going to end up getting into that top 5 spot, unfortunately. These laps are flying by. We're 12.6 on that lap. So we are getting faster and faster right now. We're going for the slider. Didn't have to do anything to him like he did to us. Oh my God, what a flip. I think that was Boyer. Boyer went for a ride, and we're on the outside again. But Boyer is going to be very, very slow. So I need to just stick to my outside lane, I think, and try to rip this middle like I was. Need to try to do that because that seemed to have worked very well for us. But Boyer flipping right there. I don't want to get down behind him because he is going to be off the pace for sure. But with that caution, we might be able to sneak our way into the top 10 at least now. That would be really nice. Oh, they're like 3 wide in front of us. I'm going to try and dive down. Get under Kaiser. Try not to hit them. Bolak was a little slow there on exit. Able to get out in front of him. That's a top 10 spot. Let's go. Every spot matters. Harris flying up out of nowhere. That's unfortunate. I don't want to see that. Yeah, he is absolutely moving right now. And then almost sliding up in front of us. He decided last second he's going to actually go back down to the bottom. He's stealing our 10th place from us. I'm going to try and send it under him. Not quite. Oh, somebody's flipping on the final lap here. That's going to bring them to a stop. And I tried to get some point positions out of that. And we got spun, and Swift comes in out of nowhere. What the hell? Okay, Swift has a problem with me, apparently. He was just like straight on, just like doored us, like straight lined us there after we were wrecked. That was unfortunate. I tried to dodge everybody by going down to the bottom, but not able to get anything out of that. Unfortunately, we did get back up to 10th at least, instead of being 11th. But try to rip bottom right here off the start of this. Hope somebody else flips would be nice. I think somebody in front of us may have been the one that flipped, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know who ended up flipping on that last caution. Rip bottom here, final corner. We finished 9th, so hey, we worked our way into the top 10. Not going to get the sponsor money, unfortunately, but still a better finish than what we were going to have. And Malaire is 6th in front of us, so he's going to gain, what, 2, 4, 6 points on us? Not great. Dylan Smith gets the win. And overall, Jake, I don't think he's a full-time guy. So overall, not many people that are up there in the points were in front of us, but Malaire was, unfortunately. I wish he was the one that got flipped. That would have been really nice. But yeah, Jake Waters, I don't recognize that name. I don't see him anywhere as well. Or the Jacob guy, I don't see him anywhere in the points either. So we are now, what, 54 behind him, something like that, 56, something like that. So we have some work to do. Dylan Smith catching us. He has 3 wins on the year. He's just a little bit more inconsistent with his finishes. Decent race payout still with $18,500 to win. And the sponsor payout's nice, $20,000 for the race. Finally getting back to some decent money per race at this point. That will get us back up to $33,000. Car definitely got a little bit worn out there, but we'll repair it probably after Lucas Oil because I'm probably going to destroy it hitting one of the tires here, which is, oh wait, no, Port Royal's up next, so that's going to be a rough track for us. See, top 5, top 10s, I think top 5s, it's just more worth it if you hit one of those. It's like pretty much all of what you're going to get from all 3 top 10s, I mean. So if we can get 1 or 2 top 5s like we did in the last one, that would be great because it would be Port Royal, Lucas, and Lernerville. I think we can get at least 2 out of 3 top 5s, if not all 3. Port Royal, we have a good engine, and I'm hoping that will boost us forward into getting a good finish here, hopefully. All right, well, I'm like 3 10s off of the practice goal. There's no way we're hitting that. Like, I don't know what it is about this track, but we are very off pace compared to like most tracks this season, which is really odd, but it is what it is, I guess. This is going to be one of our struggle tracks on the year, like finishing wise. Every other track we've been pretty good at. Houston's we kind of struggled at as well, so maybe this is just a bad episode overall for us, who knows. But didn't have a very good run in there. The car definitely wants to get sideways very easy. Like, it'll turn in the corner, but then once it grips, it goes all the way to the bottom. Like, I don't have too much control of it. I want to try and keep it to the top, but I don't have a lot of control on it. The track is, like, so laggy that it's hard to keep it super smooth like most tracks. Because this one, you have like a couple frames to catch it, and then after that, it's just going straight down the track, which I don't mind it that much in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, I kind of want to keep it more top. That should be faster than the first lap. It was a 16.9, so not great, but 24th, that is rough. Like, we have not had this bad of a race all season so far. Even in the showcase race, we were quick, and we nearly won that thing. So, I don't know. This is very rough. Port Royal is not a good race for us, I guess. And we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can try and survive this thing. Try not to hit the inside wall and stuff right away. But we do have the best engine available for us. We just... Oh, God. I hit the inside wall. That was terrible. That was not good at all. I destroyed my car right there. But this car is just all over the place at this track. And it just turns by itself now after that damage. Because I had it to where it was driving straight, but... I cannot control this thing anymore. It has a mind of its own. We're going to be going through the B main here for sure. I know that. Going to try to get at least one of these spots back so I don't have to go through a C main also maybe. If I can get back up to 6th, I know I'll start like, what, heat are we in 4? We'll be like 8th in the B main maybe. Then we got to get a top 5 out of that, which I think we should be able to. But we do have time in this heat race at least. Might be able to get all the way back up to 5th if we can get in front of Chuck Diaz. That'd be nice. Then I at least would start 4th in the B main instead of 8th. Trying to control this car the best we can. But if you let it get just out of whack down the straightaway, it is hard to control. You're going to be all over the place. But I don't think we're going to be able to get all the way up to the 4th. You can see we got the run on Chuck Diaz there, which was fantastic. Able to get back to where we qualified at least, which is nice. So that'd be 24th, but we're still gonna have to go through the B main to make the A main, which is unfortunate. Should be able to win that thing, I would think. As long as we could hold off Chuck here in the final corner. Get this outside rolling right now. So luckily we were able to work our way back, but man, this is getting really rough right now. Like, Port Royal, I already didn't want to run too many laps at this track coming in, but now we got a B main to go through. You would think this was a showcase race or something. Like, it is ridiculous. But we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can try to get the lead real quick and stuff. That'd be really great for us. Try and rip the top here, get the momentum. Don't come down on them, and I don't want to run over his rear end. They're just slow on entry. I wanted to try to jump down in front of 5th place there and try to have a run on the 2 guys that were in front of me at the time. Patrick Barnes, please stay up there. I'm trying not to right rear you. Get the run down the straightaway and then get back to the top. Really cut it close there, but wanted to get to that top, and now we could just run away. So we got like 7 laps to go. Just going to try and run away with this for the most part, and we'll start the A main, I think, back in 20th. I want, is it 20? No, 21st. We'll be starting the A main in 21st. All right, won that B main probably, what, 6 seconds? Just about 5-6 seconds. So hopefully we could try to move forward here in this A main. It's going to be real tough too, but we'll do the best that we can. If I could try to work my way to a top 10, that'd be great, but I don't know if we have that speed, honestly. I just have to not destroy the car to even find out, like we did in our heat race. Gotta hold the bottom right now, try not to make contact with anybody's car, and not hit these walls at the bottom to shoot me up like we did in the heat race. That was super close. Oh, we're 3 wide. Did not know we're 3 wide, sorry. We're still good. Oh, dang it, I did it again right there, and that's gonna be a caution. I completely right-reared Brett Thompson. Dang it, and we're still in 21st. Like, I hit the inside wall, it shot me right out into him. That was on me, 100%. But I cannot get this track down right now. It is so bad. It is not good for us. How much damage do we get from that one? 98%, a little bit on the front end, probably just from the tap to the wall and stuff like that. We are pretty fast right off the green flag, which is nice. That doesn't happen at most tracks. Got up to 19th, luckily. See if we can double green here, and I guess we barely tapped wheels. I was looking kind of like off the exit of the corner. Like I said, when this car just hooks going down the track, and there's not a whole lot I can do to stop it. I'm trying to keep it straight and not go down the track at them. But I got a cluster of cars in front of us. Not a whole lot of places to go. Trying to get to the outside of green, but he kept slowly moving up as I was bumping him. I wasn't trying to bump him. We just had a little bit more speed down that straightaway. These guys are checking up in front of us. Oh boy, Minium got under us, and ow, ow. Okay, car is destroyed. Perfect. Love that. And we're gonna get right reared by even more. People are gonna go 3 wide for dead last. That's perfect. Love that. I don't understand what it is with this track. This track is awful in this game. In iRacing, it's not that great either. Like, this track has just always been not to my liking in any game at all. So far, it has been lackluster. I know it's a good track in real life. People love this track. Very prestigious track, but like more up north and stuff. But man, in these games, it just is not fun. Especially with how laggy it is. If this track wasn't as laggy, it might be better off, honestly. But the lag definitely hurts this track also. But we definitely fell back some spots. Gained them back at this point. Minium working their way up now. They're all the way up to like 15th or so up there, running that bottom lane. Probably almost right rearing more people out the way. Oh, and speaking of right rearing, Green somehow puts the nitrous on and gets back to his max speed there down the backstretch after he got right reared on the straightaway into the wall. Tell me how that works. That doesn't work at all. I know the outside's faster for me, but I don't want them to get to my inside as well. So that's the hard part. It's like a double-edged sword. I want to try to run my lane, but if I leave it open on the bottom and they're close enough, they're going to go like flying under me. And I think that's what happened with Minium is they got under me because I left the lane open and then they just right reared me up the track. So that was not great. But looky who's here. They started running the outside and they're slow as all hell. I don't know why they started running the outside, honestly. It didn't make any sense. Try and get the cut down there from the early on the entry. They just have so much more speed than me down the straightaway, which makes no damn sense. But I thought with our upgraded engine, this would be one of the better tracks for us, honestly, speed-wise, because we do have the fully maxed out level 5 engine. I thought we'd be able to be at least top 10 qualifying and stuff like that, but not the case, not the case at all. And our car is so hurt, 86%. Yeah, definitely gonna have to repair it after this race. Like every 3 races or so, I think we have to repair it, something like that. So it's not ideal by any means, but these cars are hard to keep not damaged in these races. You barely start clipping people and you are going for a ride. That's the hardest thing about these open wheel cars for me. And Malaire is actually out in the lead, so we are essentially, okay, there we go. Barely tapping his right rear. Essentially losing the points battle in this race altogether. Like, we don't have a single shot there, and they are up on the wall. So that's unfortunate, but I think only 1 or 2 people behind us are on the lead lap, maybe 3 at the most. So we can't fall back any further. We can't get in the 20s, I don't think. I think everybody else is a lap down because Malaire was out there in the lead, not that far behind us. Don't know if he was going to end up lapping us or not, but we'll never know. I also try to get this outside, try to go get on top of Cox up here, see if we can get by him or not, but he is getting stuck on the outside because of Ned Hill on his inside. Getting that cut down, now we're under Cox. See if we could work our way forward on this white flag. Oh, they're wrecking on our outside. We're all the way up in the 10th. What just happened? How did we get here? I was just in the right place, right time all of a sudden. I was on the bottom. They started right rearing each other in the middle of the corner and went flying. And I gained like 6, 7 spots right there in one corner. That was lucky as hell. I will take that. For as much as we've struggled here in this race, I needed that badly. I needed that so badly. And now please do not kill me. Jake Waters is out here again. Getting to the outside of Boyer. Oh, don't kill me, Boyer. trying to keep off of you. I'm in the wall. White flag. See if we can get this cut down. Get under Bolak here. Bolak, Boyer, Dillon all right in front of us. Really nice. And Malaire is going to hold off for the win. And we're going to get up to 9th somehow. Wow, what a turnaround that was. We were dead in 17th, 16th or something like that for so long. Jacob also out here once again. And Malaire gets to win. So we're really losing on points now. But man, what a turnaround that was. That will help us get a lot more money than we're going to in the beginning. Still didn't hit our sponsor goal of a top 5, but I was hoping to hit it in 2 of 3 races anyways, so don't know if we'll be able to do that. We'll try our best, but yeah, we are really far behind Malaire now. Dylan Smith gained 2 points on this, so not too bad back to him. We should be able to hold 2nd in the points, I think, the rest of the year, and that's going to be another $17,000 in the bank. That'll put us up to $51,000, but I think I'm going to have to repair the car. Yes, we are badly. Everything is down in the yellow besides the engine because we've upgraded that in the middle of everything going down. So we're going to have to repair all parts, which actually was only $6,000, which was not that bad. I guess because the engine wasn't too bad yet. So that was, I think that was literally $4,000 of the $6,000. So the engine is definitely the most like expensive because we have it up at the level 5. But Malaire getting his 5th win on the year. He has what, a 74-point lead over us. So yeah, if we would have to have a miracle happen to catch him in these last 4 races, and 2 of them being a bigger track, Eldora and Charlotte, to finish out the year. And I thought the bigger track should be good for us. Did we have Knoxville earlier this year? No, we did not. What was the biggest track up to this point? Oswego, we finished 5th. Madison Lake was not a big track. And then basically up to Port Royal there. So hopefully we could do well here at Lucas Oil. It's a little bit smaller of a track. I just got to not hit the tires at the bottom, and we'll be good to go. All right, we're like a 1/10.5 off the practice goal. No way we're getting down to it. I've already destroyed my car twice on the tires at the bottom. But what are we going to be, like probably 4 or 5 tenths off the qualifying goal here because it got faster? We'll see what we can end up doing, though. We'll do the best we can. I just got to not destroy these tires in qualifying. But I run so close to the tires if I actually hit it right. It's crazy. It's just the slightest wrong movement destroys your car. And this tire right every time, like going into turn 3, that's where I destroy my car every single time. We're in a 12.7. It's probably about the best we're going to get out of it. I wish I would have hit turn 1 better that first lap like I did right there. But we're going to hit the tire in 3 and 4. See, I destroyed everything on the car. So that's 3 times now. 2 in practice, 1 in qualifying. Already have hit that tire, that exact same one. We're right in front of Cox. That's nice. We're starting heat number 3 here. Top 4 advanced. We're starting in 4th. So we're in the transfer spot already. We got to try to get in front of Holden under us. We got Malaire out here on pole for our heat. We are fast off the start. I wanted to pull down in front of him, but I decided not to. And I lifted there, so I didn't run into his right rear because that would have been very bad for us. We got 5 laps in this heat race. Let's see what we can do. I don't want them to get under me behind. We're going to get in front of Holden. Let's go. But he's going to get a speed boost off of me right rearing him somehow. Missed the tire. Thank goodness. I was trying to slide Holden there, but he was holding us down. Really tight down there, so I had to like straighten it out awkwardly mid-corner and then slide up. But got up to 3rd. That's going to help us out a bit. That will move us from, what, 18th to 13th or something like that. That's not terrible. Don't let Holden get under us. I kind of went really wide angled into that corner. Got a nice low angle on the exit. But this track has always just been a battle of me not hitting the tires mainly. Like, we get good finishes usually if I don't hit the tires. If I hit the tires, we really struggle. And right now we are hitting them. So it's been a struggle some 2 races anyways in this episode. So why not make it a 3rd? But hey, at least we gained a spot there. Holden caught me a ton there on that last corner. I don't know what he did, but he caught me a ton. So I did not like that. But start the A-main in 13th. I don't know if we're going to be able to work our way to a top 5. Minium's up there in 5th somehow. I don't know how she qualified that well. That's kind of crazy. But we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can stay out of the tires like we did in the heat race and just try to move forward the best that we can. Got Harris in front of us. I'm already about to hit that tire, so I had to straighten out there. I'm sorry to the people above me. I nailed Harris and maybe Hackenberry, something like that. Want to get up in front of Josh Jones there. These guys are super tight in front of us. I'm shocked they didn't hit each other wheel to wheel at all and nobody went flying. They were like 3 wide there. That was very sketchy for sure. But we're up to 10. We've gained 3 spots. Not the cleanest way ever. Oh, and oh, that's Malaire. That's Malaire. Let's go. Malaire's dying. Oh, wait, no. That's Swift. Dang it, Swift and Malaire's car looks exactly the same. Malaire's up there in the pole now, like on the lead. Oh, I am mad. I am so mad. That got me so hyped for a second. It wouldn't have mattered. Like, he's so far ahead in points, it doesn't matter. But I just want him to have some bad luck, man. Swift right there, he has the white tail end, like gas tank. So that's the difference in their cars. Oh my God, I'm edging. That was so close to those tires. That was inches off of it with my left front. I don't know how we didn't die there and how we're in 5th. None of that made sense, but we are here trying to block off Dylan Smith because he's trying to get that lower lane on me. And I have to like take such an awkward angle into that. But hopefully he single files out now behind us. Missed that tire, had a lift to keep the car straight from getting loose. Malaire's out there in the lead probably for his 6th win on the year. Man, I'm so sad. I got so hyped there for half a minute. Like, Swift went flying and I was super happy because Swift is probably going to finish dead last now in the race. And if not, he's close there now, I would imagine. But he's going to probably finish just about dead last. Oh, they're wrecking in front of me. That's going to get me up to 3rd. Let's freaking go. Let's go. We have a shot at this somehow. Everybody keeps wrecking in front of us, and it's not us so far. We are getting very lucky. Caleb Harris that we hit on our outside early on in the race worked his way all the way up to 4th with us. Good on him because I completely right-reared him earlier. I want to get under Malaire so bad and try to take the lead. I want to like right-rear him to the moon. It wouldn't really matter, but I want to do it just to try to get some points back on him, man. I feel like we've been screwed so much this season. Right now, we're getting it all back at Port Royal and this track with everybody wrecking. If we can get a restart when I'm in 2nd, oh man, things could get interesting. Because I feel like we get really good speed right off the jump in the green flag. I might be able to stick my car in front of him in the turn 1. I might die for it, but I might be able to. Oh, we're going to get our shot. We're going to get our shot here. I'm going to see if we get a good enough start. I want to just dive it down in front of him into turn 1. I don't know if it's going to be possible or if I might be able to get behind him here off the start. No, we're going to try and dive it down in front of him. See, I said I might die for it, and that's exactly what happened. We had the lane to get down in front of him, and he got a speed boost right at the last second. Unfortunate for us. But I was going for it. I had to try to send it. And now we're going to get back in the 5th somehow. I don't know how I'm edging those tires so close right now. Please don't send me. Bolak, what are you doing? And we're backwards. Are we not going to get a caution? I just got sent. Thank you. I was about to restart if I didn't get a caution there because that was some BS. But Bolak absolutely sent us there. We barely touched it, and he turned right into us. Like, I didn't have a choice but to die right there. And I was just backwards on the wall, which really sucked. So, we're back here with Swift now, who died earlier in the race. And we're going to have to try and work our way back forward as fast as possible. We only got a couple laps, but we could have some more cautions. So, try to get as many spots as we can right off the start here. 2 laps to go. At least Malaire's not out in the lead anymore. Somebody else stole the lead from him from what I did to him. And we got moved out of the way. Up back to 14th already. We're almost back to where we qualified at in 13th, which is okay. But, man, we were in a top 5 spot. We were in 2nd. I easily could have just held on to 2nd and ran there, but I was going for the glory, going for the gold. We finished 14th, unfortunately. So, a really strugglesome race, but we did get sent by Bolak there, which absolutely screwed us over. We would have been top 5, still no problem, but we just got sent by Bolak. He doesn't like us at all. So, gonna have to repay the favor at some point by the end of the year, I feel like, because Bolak, that was a little dirty there, but almost a 100-point deficit now to Malaire. Bolak is 30 points behind us. He moved up to 3rd in the points, but hey, at least Hendershot won, and where is he in points? I don't even know if Hendershot is a full-time guy. He is not, I don't think. He is 26th in points. I don't think he's full-time at all. But either that or he just doesn't finish well most of the time. So good on him getting the win over Malaire. I'm super happy about that he didn't get his sixth on the year. That would have been crazy. And we're going to get probably like, what, 16,000? Yeah, $16,000. Not bad. It could have been much better, but we're up to 60,000. We had some real harsh driving. I might have to repair the car after next race before it gets to 3 races. That is awful, but we got Lernerville up next. We haven't hit our top 5 goal yet. I'm going to have to hit it at Lernerville next episode, but Lernerville, Charlotte, and Eldora showcase to finish off the season. Going to be a tough 3 races for us, but hopefully we can hold on to second in the points. I'm going to have to get Bolak back. He has one coming to him, but it was a rough 3 races for us. I'm going to have to deal with that next season too. But might have to upgrade the car some going into next year. I don't know, or in next season. I don't think we'll have money to do it right at the end of the year, but who knows? We'll have to assess it after the end of Eldora and stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.